Hello everyone, I'm 18 Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. We had a pretty quiet Christmas Eve and Christmas Day across the area. We had some patchy fog, but for the most part, we stayed problem-free across the area. Some of us even got to see the sun for a short time yesterday, but we're looking at some gloomier weather for the next couple of days. We're looking at some areas of fog, mist, and drizzle today. Some freezing drizzle even possible in spots this morning. I'll talk about that here in just a second. Starting tonight all the way through Saturday morning, we'll have a chance for off and on scattered rain showers. It'll be pretty scattered in nature tonight through early Friday afternoon, and then will become more widespread Friday night. I'll explain that more in detail here coming up. And then maybe seeing some sunshine as we get towards the second half of the weekend. I'm not totally, saying it's a 100% chance, but there's at least some chance that we could see the sun break out, at least for a time, on Sunday. So the big picture this morning, this area low pressure over western Texas, that's the one that's going to be responsible for our rain chances as we head into tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday morning. It's also going to bring a chance for some severe storms to the southern states today and tomorrow. Another low will develop into the weekend and bring more severe storms on Saturday to the southern U.S. So if you're traveling back home from Christmas and from the holidays, you'll probably run into some issues down there. And then across the western U.S., we'll have a couple of systems bring some mountain snows and higher elevation snow and some rain to the area. So that'll be kind of the problem areas for travel the next few days. But locally, we'll have a little bit of rain, but it's not going to cause any big concerns to the area, though this morning we may have some, especially south and east of Eau Claire. The counties here in purple, that is a winter weather advisory till noon for some areas of freezing drizzle that could lead to a glazing of ice. And there have been reports south of our area of some roads being very icy this morning. So if you're traveling back this morning, just watch out for that. So let's take you through future track here. And again, we're going to have a lot of cloud cover the next couple of days. As I mentioned, some gloomy weather, some mist, some drizzle, and of course that freezing drizzle in spots this morning. As we get into the afternoon, still kind of cloudy. I would say after about 7, 8 o'clock tonight, we'll start to see at least a few scattered showers developing and tracking through the area. And again, you'll see here as we go through tonight into tomorrow morning and the early parts of Friday afternoon, it'll just be pretty scattered in nature, kind of like what we talk about in the summertime with those showers and storms that are, scattered in nature. They'll randomly develop. Well, this is kind of a similar situation in just kind of the scattered natureness of the rain. But by Friday night, that's when the rain becomes more widespread across the area as that low gets closer to us. Now, you're going to notice here up to the north overnight into Saturday morning that there could be a changeover to a mix of rain and snow or even some light snow. Some of the data is suggesting that it's certainly possible, but I do think we're going to stay warm enough to where this should stay all rain. But as we get newer data here over the next day or two, we'll continue to update that forecast. But even if that does, come to fruition, that we may have a little bit of a mix or a changeover, temperatures will stay above freezing. So that's some good news there. Other data has that the mix or light snow changeover more widespread across the area. But by Saturday afternoon, still cloudy, but we're going to quiet things down. Here's another look at Futurecast. This one does show at least some of that pink showing up this morning, so some of that freezing drizzle around. And then even into the afternoon hours, that's mostly going to be east of our area. Then into this evening, we'll see a few of those scattered showers. And temperatures should be warm enough again where this will be all rain. It is wanting to show some mix farther to the east. But as we go into Friday, you can see this is mostly all rain, how scattered it is to start. And then look what happens as we get into Friday evening and Friday night. Here comes that main wave of rain, and there may be some heavier pockets of rain mixed in there along with that. And that's going to lead to some decent rain totals across the region. In fact, before we get to that, we'll take a look at the precipitation chances the next 7 days and nights. And you can see how we get up into that widespread category Friday night and then lingering into part of Saturday. And then we'll be quieter for about a day and a half. Another slight chance for some rain and or snow showers on Monday and Monday night. There's a system that's right now going to pass us to the south, but that could, change paths as we get closer in time. So we're going to watch that as well. Now, how much rain are we looking at through Saturday morning starting tonight? Generally looking at about 1/10 to 1/2 inch, but higher end totals could get up to about 3/4 of an inch. And with the mild weather in the forecast, that snowpack is going to be dwindling, if not completely gone, by the end of the weekend or into early next week. So thankfully we have the snow for a white Christmas, but some of us, it may not last past this weekend with the rain in the forecast. Hotel forecast today, temperatures are mostly going to be in the mid to a few upper 30s. Our highs today are likely going to occur just before midnight tonight. And our low temperatures, which you'll see here, this is going to be mostly during the early evening hours because we're going to see temperatures kind of gradually increase slowly overnight. A lot of us should be in the upper 30s to near 40 by sunrise Friday morning. Highs tomorrow in the low to mid 40s across the area, mostly lower 40s. And then the same thing on Saturday. We'll have upper 30s north, but most of us should at least get into the low 40s, maybe down by La Crosse into the mid 40s. And here's that extended forecast. 40 degrees on Sunday. Again, that very slight chance, mainly south on Monday with upper 30s. But then as we get into New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, we'll be quiet, but temperatures are going to continue to trend downward. We'll be in the mid 20s to upper 20s on New Year's Day.